Hello, Thornton Darts here and welcome back to another video. Today we're back for another darts design hybrid, episode 3. And on the PDC website, the next up on the draw bracket, we have Ryan Searle versus Adam Gavlas or Richie Burnett. Now, Richie Burnett's darts are pretty simple, straight barrel, a little bit of ring grip, so there wasn't too much to work with there. But when I had a look at Gavlas's darts, I thought, oh, that is something that we could do something cool with. So that's why I've chosen that. And he actually beat Richie Burnett already, so he is playing Ryan Searle next. So, yeah, pretty cool designs we've got to work with here. And as you can see on the screen, I've already started to model the basic shape. What I've decided I'm going to go with is the Adam Gavlas main shape, but I wanted to use the Ryan Searle nose. I didn't want to go with the Ryan Searle big chunky shape. I wanted to keep it a little bit more of a straight barrel, but use that nose shape. And yeah, I think I'm going to keep in that rear grip of the Adam Gavlas dart because I really like that. And then maybe switch out the front for the Searle. We'll see how we get on, but let's start modelling that Adam Gavlas grip to start. Okay, so I started to model the Adam Gavlas sort of grip. If we take a little bit of a closer look, you can see it's quite an odd little pattern really. It's almost like a razor grip shape and then a square cut and then a little bit of flat. So it's quite an interesting shape there. What I'm probably going to do next is start to model a Ryan Searle sort of gripped front and then do the milled cuts going all the way through the dart. So I won't model these sort of black milled cuts yet. I will do that towards the end. So let's get on with that. Okay, so I've started to model the basics of the Ryan Searle grip. It's essentially these sort of bigger cuts here, and then in between each bigger cut is one smaller cut directly in the middle of those cuts. So what we'll do next then is we'll add in the milled cuts going up the barrel like you can see on the Searle darts, but we're going to put it across the whole way through, and that's going to come through to the sort of the Gavlas grip as well. And then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so now I've added in those milled cuts. I've not followed it down into the nose like on the Searles. I've actually left it to just kind of carry on cutting straight until it no longer cuts the material. I think it looks pretty cool, to be fair. I'm not as keen on this middle section. I really like how the rear looks on this dart. What I think I'm going to do is add in the two sort of rings in the middle and see what that looks like, and then play around with the colour. So I think we're going to have the front half black like the Gavlas darts, and then probably similar to the back here when obviously you've got the black milled cut in there as well. So let's take a look at how that's going to look. So after playing around with the colour a little bit and the cuts, I actually think we've got a pretty awesome dart here, I can't lie. Really a fan of this back section. Coming into the middle section, I added those two rings in there from the Searle darts. I think it makes it look a bit more of a full dart now. The milled cuts with the rings here just make it look a bit better. And then the full black front like the Gavlas darts, I think that looks pretty smart. So what I'll do now is I'll add in the flights and stems. We'll have the quick overview and then we'll show you the design render. So now we have the flights and the stems attached. Let's take a closer look and have a quick recap of what we had. So overall shape inspired by the Adam Gavlas sort of length and width. I like the nose shape of the Ryan Searle a bit better, so I added that in there. I kept the rear pretty similar to the Adam Gavlas darts because I thought it was a real nice shape on there and it's pretty interesting. Carried that grip in a similar position. Left the middle a blank initially, but added in two sort of Ryan Searle cuts like the rear of Ryan's darts, and then carried on the Ryan Searle grip, the main part of it, throughout the front part of the dart. I didn't let the cuts follow the curvature. I thought it was pretty cool to let them just sort of keep cutting forward until it stopped cutting the material, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. And then just to finish off, use the Adam Gavlas sort of styling of colour to make something that I thought was pretty cool, to be fair. I mean, we'll have a quick little rotate round, and I think I'm pretty happy with the outcome there. Let me know in the comments what you think of this dart. Is it a throw or a no, and what would you rate it out of 10? and I will then finish up with showing you the design render. So let's hide these and bring up the render there. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching another Darts Design Hybrid video. And as I said before, this is what I do for a job. If this is something you want done with your darts, get something that you'd like to have made, let me know. All the links are in the description below. And I'll catch you soon for another video. Bye.